Going to be a fast-paced, you know it's always a fun show when Jillian is here. And of course, not only is she an inspiration to all of us, you do your own makeup on the red carpet. I mean, and the thing is, the Too Faced legacy is own your own pretty, have some fun with it.
Yes.
But this is, make no bones about it, the names are fun, and I preface that because we've got some names.
Oh, we've got names tonight.
Curl your toes.
Some of them are really apropos for you and I.
Yes, they are.
Like the, I don't know, the wine knot.
Exactly.
Which is that one.
So the wine looks like the wine,
Isn't that pretty?
Of course.
And then we have a few others that are aptly named. We've got one called Granny Panties.
Granny Panties.
It's kind of a really pretty modern, there's a big ball going on tonight that I saw all of the celebrities on the red carpet, both young and old. That was a really popular color.
It was.
It's kind of a taupey mauve. And then Jawbreaker, think of a candy. It's that beautiful bright pink, but not too bright. And then of course, Suck It is a wonderful staple color.
That actually
like
might be my favorite. I think that's my favorite.
It's a good spicy
That's the one
color.
you have to get. So here's the thing, it is free shipping. Jillian has only one more show.
That's it tonight.
One more show, and gotta get it, gotta do it. These flex pays, talk about curling your hair. I mean, $5.25, are you kidding me? And the cool thing is, if you're not familiar with Jared and Jeremy, if you're not familiar with Too Faced, I mean, they are a celebrity darling makeup line. Fun names, fun packaging, but serious, serious product. And this actually kind of originated from kind of that melted lipstick color.
Exactly, it was so popular. Jared, who created our company, he's our guru almost 20 years ago, which is so unbelievably hard to believe. He wanted a lipstick that had staying power, that was sort of like if you left your lipstick on the front seat of your car and it melted. And he was able to go to the lab in our glam factory and formulate this incredible formula. Well, then matte started to take hold and it became really popular, and matte is super sexy and modern, and you can see this is the result. Now, when it does sort of stain out, you are left with still color on your lips. Millie is wearing that wine knot.
That's wine knot right there.
Such a great color on fair skin, on beautiful caramel complexions like Millie. How beautiful does she look? And you know, we talk about eyeshadow ruts, Shannon. I know I've gotten into them before. Lips are the same. We sort of tend to go to the same one. I never used to wear color. Tonight, I'm wearing color, and this is from the Melted Matte series. I never ever wear it. But I got this beautiful blouse at the Miami airport. We love Miami.
Which I'm flying to Miami airport just to get the top.
They have the best gift shop ever. And so I wanted to match it, and so that's what I did. But these are, I use the older colors. These are the newest, most modern colors that we have today.
They're so fashion forward, aren't they?
Aren't they fabulous?
But like you said too, Jillian, I love, because remember, Too Faced, they're fun, you own your own pretty, but they are a serious, you know, makeup line. And everything is good for your skin. Everything is emollient. Everything is
good for your hair.
Good for your hair.
If you're conditioning your hair on your head, you need to condition your eyelashes and your brow hairs, and that's what we do. We infuse wonderful ingredients. You know, Shannon, we do not advertise per se in magazines, so we can take all of the money that we would use for advertising and put it into research, and our research gets us these amazing ingredients. And great example of how thick and rich, but it doesn't feel, sometimes when you wear a matte lip, it's going to feel drying.
You read my mind. And
you
know, here's the other thing too about a matte lip, because it's almost like, it's like the perfect marriage of gloss and lip color and stain all in one. And I'm a big gloss fan, but I'm at the age where it starts to feather, right? It starts to bleed. It doesn't have that stain power. So here you get the creaminess or that beautiful texture or feel of that gloss. It's wonderfully moisturizing. But then you get these beautiful pigments that, like you said too, Jillian, once you apply them, they've got staying power, but they actually transition a little bit. So,
and once they fade down, after about 5 hours, you're gonna still see a stain. You're still gonna see the color on your lip. It's really an amazing, amazing thing. So there is, Roxana, what color are you wearing? She's wearing the Suck It, which is the great sort of spicy color.
I love that color.
It's very modern. It's very pretty on her beautiful complexion. And if you're lighter complected, you could still wear it. Remember, granny panties, we say, of the moment. Boy, oh boy, I saw so many actresses, both young and more mature, on that red carpet tonight at that big ball, wearing that modern, fresh, matte color. It just so beautiful. Age means